Yes, I'm Serena Oduro, Policy Manager at Data Science Research Institute. Research Institute focus on the cultural and social implications of AI, and I specifically get that research to policymakers.
Okay, Serena, first question is, what does human-centered tech mean to you?
Center tech means to me that the value of human beings and making sure that it works for us is always the most important before technological development for technology's sake. So oftentimes technology is just developed trying to push forward what can be achieved for technological sake. Advancing the mechanics of it, advancing technology of it, whereas human-centered AI is what do humans need? And actually thinking about what that development would mean in application is actually useful to us, and deciding from there whether it should be developed from that. And then also after it's developed, you're monitoring and assessing it, always with the needs of humans in mind.
Totally. What is one area of technology that gives you hope for the future?
Technology gives me hope. I feel like so much of my work is really critical, so it can be kind of difficult. I guess I've heard interesting rumblings when people are looking at small language models. So you think of large language models, it's all about kind of making sure that these models can do as much as possible, where small language models often are built off of small data sets to do specific purposes. And I think again, when you think of human-centered AI, if you actually want to achieve very specific objectives, then you need to do that, I think, with specific models in mind. And so to me, more leaning into that versus large language models is promising. But in general, I always push for a very socio-technical approach to AI.
Yeah.
So really thinking about the social implications of the technology, and also just how our own biases inform its development, its guide, and how well we can regulate it. So just that general approach. People often in AI kind of come at it from a extremely quantitative approach, but it's very valuable and always needed. But I'm always interested in making people think in a more mixed methods or qualitative approach. And then for me personally, also always a Black feminist approach as well. But really thinking about the intersections between this identity, just society where things are rooted. A lot of times some things something's application might work really well in one location, but not another with a different demographic. Always pushing for that.